listen, how do you even start a thing like this, right? I guess by asking how do you even start a thing like this, am I right? Comedy, the heights that we'll reach here, the comedic depths, you know, it's insane, honestly. It's a lot harder to think than you would think. I guess I'm just here to rant and ramble and tell you about my life, and instead of looking at the camera, I'll look at this video of myself talking, because that's exactly what everybody wants to see, right? Oh wait, wow. I don't know, it actually kind of looks like I'm looking at you. Anyway, so as you can tell, I'm a gorgeous sex god. That motif, that's gonna come into play later. You don't even know what's going on, but oh, look, I have instruments, I have a piano. Let me... So, yeah, I guess we'll just break the illusion of originality. Originally I thought, oh, well, you know, I'm not gonna expose my inspirations, but I'm going to. There's this channel, this lady, and she makes videos, and it's great stuff, and it just inspired me. I was like, you know what, I could do that. And then I was like, whoa, this lady, now this is a bit of a fun story, this lady, she's awesome, and she started making songs. Oh, they're great, bangers, really got good. The jellyfish song, whew, it's like, I'd listen to that, I'd put that on the radio, that's how good that is. It's, you know, the heights that she's reaching is insane. And I was like, you know what, I can tell, because in the way that she does her videos, you get her personality. You're not just sitting there, you know, getting someone playing a character. Well, of course, you know, she's playing lots of characters. I play characters too. Who doesn't, right? But more so than that, you can tell who she is. And I'm like, whoa, this lady is fantastic. So it's like, how can I get to her level to where I can better, right? Anyway, it's like, well, what if I just do the same thing? You know, already, I'm pretty big into music going the way of Filthy Frank. Honestly, if you look at her, you see a similar trend to what we've seen with Filthy Frank, and how, you know, he starts out with edgy humor, and it's great stuff, and then he starts getting into music, and he makes, at first, joke songs that are, like, really funny and cringy and fun or whatever, and then they evolve into act songs. And so, in a way, you can see that evolution happening with Carolyn Constar too. Okay, so I'm sort of in a similar boat to that. I'm sort of in a similar boat to those two characters. I'm sort of in a similar boat to that, and yeah, that's it actually. I guess just in a lot of my life, in the last year of my life, I had someone who who was just there to. For someone that I would just pour my heart out to. Not that they listened to me or anything. You know, I mean, who would listen to me? Actually, if that's even what I'm doing, right? You know? Let's see if it ends up working out anyway. But I'm not actually making that many jokes yet. You know what? I do write down some jokes, but I don't have any written down in any of these little, like, books or anything like that, so what can I do about that? I hate this chair. You know what? I hate chairs. Chairs are like the worst thing ever. Let me explain this to you. When you sit in a chair, and no matter what you're doing, it like, especially this kind of chair where it's got like a reclining back. You know, some chairs, they have like nice straight backs. Like I have a chair over there with a nice straight back. I use that to play piano. But this chair, you sit in it and you just like, you relax. And then you get upset. You're like, I can't. I'm in a chair. I feel relaxed, but I'm also tense. Like I'm relaxed, but I'm tense at the same time. And because you're relaxed and you're tense at the same time, you start thinking, this is upsetting because it's inconsistent. You know, I hate inconsistency. So you start breeding all this loathing and contempt in this chair, and then you get so aggressive, and you're just like, I gotta get out of this chair. I hate chairs. That's why I like to lay on the floor when I get the chance. This is going to be garbage. I just need to do this right now because I have a lot of thoughts on my mind, or I don't even know, honestly. I just have the time, and I thought, this is a good time. This is a good time to make some sort of a fucking shitty YouTube video, you know, and just fuck around. Anyway, I'm going to have to cut this so much. Yeah, this is just a trial run. So I'm going to be going through this just super half-assed. It's gonna be miserable. Like, it's not gonna be that fun to watch. But this is my first foray into this sort of type of thing. I have jokes ready. Like, I have several jokes I could say right now. Like the chairs one, I'm pretty sure there's actually like a good punchline to that somewhere. But obviously it wasn't just now right there. It didn't come to me. You know, sometimes you have something. It's like you know, like pets, right? Or like if you're like some sort of an animal catcher. Think about this. You're catching animals, you know. You know what? You're catching animals. I was gonna tangent too much. You're an animal catcher and like, okay, let's say you're an exotic animals seller or something. You're in like Jamaica or something, and you're going through the jungle, and you're like, oh, I gotta catch, the tangent, I forgot where the story's even going. I gotta catch these little Moroccan monkeys. I know we're in a different country now. Now we're in Morocco. I said you were a Jamaican animal catcher, but I didn't say you were in Jamaica. You could just be a Jamaican, you know? Thanks, I'll be here all night. Anyway, so you're in Morocco, and you got to get these little Moroccan monkeys or whatever, right? And you catch them, and you put them in a cage along with your alligators and your crocodiles, you know, because you're a drug dealer too. Got him again, because I was talking about crocodiles. Ha! I'm hilarious. And then what else? What other animals would an exotic animals dealer seller have that they catch illegally? Maybe you're a poacher too. Maybe you have some ivory in there. You've got your ivory. You know, you've got your ivory in there, and you've got it set up, and so you've got all these animals in these cages, and you go on this boat to get it to America, because everybody in America wants your exotic animals, you know what I mean? And you get there, and then you're like, okay, time to, you know, get all the cargo, because you got them in, like, cargo containers. Why not? It's just how many animals you've got. You're such a prolific animal dealer, catcher, seller. And you get your cargo container to like wherever the hell your operations, your warehouse, you know, wherever you do your stuff. You open it up and you go in there and you're like, okay, there's my crocodile, there's my alligator, and oh, the Moroccan monkeys are missing. They're just gone. You know, I had them there. I know I had it there. You know that you had it there, but it's not there anymore. It's just gone. And sometimes that happens with thoughts and punchlines too. You know, the other tangent I was going to go on earlier about this is I love to, like, tell things through analogies. And as you can tell, most often they're unnecessary analogies. Like, you already knew that. I didn't need to go through this long-winded, silly analogy to explain that to you, but I did. You know why? Because I have nothing better to do. And because it's fun. It's fun. And I'm sure that was a fun analogy. And you didn't know where I was going, though. The thing is, it's like, whoa, obviously this is where it was going to lead up. But I didn't know that. I didn't know this was where the analogy led. That's wild. You got me. You got me good. I got you. Haha. So, let's change topics real fast. We're going real fast into another topic. I've got 2 more topics I want to touch on. I've prepared some topics for this. Not really, I've just had some thoughts on my mind. You know what though, I have another analogy. I was thinking, maybe I'll pull out this analogy, but I'm not going to. I have this analogy about a shark that I just love, but you know, we'll tell the whole story. Next time we'll do like a little story time about the whole situation. And then I can, you know, now I have so many stories I want to tell you. There's so much I want to tell you. You know what? I am gonna start making YouTube videos. I'm gonna do it. I'm actually just gonna do this. Like, this is kind of sick. This first one, I'm gonna be talking. You know, I'm a very interested. Oh my god, this is all over the place. I don't think I'm gonna cut this bit, just because I want you to understand. Like, I'm figuring it out right now. And I want to tell you what's up and what I'm planning to do. You know, not the you that is. Oh, we don't need to get into that you. I'll get into that you when I start touching on my other topic. You know, you see. Does this actually make any sense to someone, like, watching this? I'm like a fucking autistic kid. I'm like, you know, like when you give some sort of a small child sugar, like cocaine, they just, that's where my mind is right now. That's what my thoughts and my words are. That's what I'm spewing out of my mind, my head, that's what I'm saying to you. It's incoherent. It's nonsense. Okay, so where was that tangent going? I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about just now. God damn it. What was I fucking talking about? I was talking about switching topics. Like, oh yeah, the stories. Do I want to tell you those stories? No, I want to save them for next time. Yeah, I'm going to actually do these YouTube videos. I'm going to do it, yeah. But the thing is, I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing right now. You know, I'm figuring it out still. So, oh yeah, okay. This is what I wanted to say. I'm a very introspective person, you know, I introspect a lot, but you know what, I was worried that this video would just become me, like, introspecting too much, which is what I'm doing right now, kind of, in a little bit. I mean, it's not really introspecting, it's just talking about myself, but, you know, the English language, you know, the English language is so silly to me. The English language is such a ridiculous thing, or any language in particular. Like, you say a word to someone, I don't know what word I'm thinking of, but I have, you know what, maybe I should just remember what word it is before I fucking try and tell you the story. I'll say this story anyway, and then, you know, we can just touch on old topics in a new video, you know? Like, fuck you, you know? You're not, who's even watching this? It doesn't matter. It's not, it's just, like, therapy, you know? It's cathartic to just talk to a camera. Because you feel like someone's listening. You don't actually need to know that someone's listening. It's just the notion that there is someone listening. It's like, that's it. That's what it is. It's not like anything. That's exactly what it is. I have like a crooked smile. I never really noticed that. I have like a, I don't know. Also, I never really noticed how fucking gorgeous I am. Oh my god. I am so goddamn sexy. Like, holy shit. I'm fucking gorgeous. I'm gorgeous. I'm a sex god. I'm a sex machine. My sex appeal is off the charts. You know what? I need to get this thermometer. I'm gonna need to get this thermometer graphic that I have of a thermometer that's exploding, because it's just, this thermometer just, it fucking exploded. You know? That's how hot I am. That's how goddamn hot I am. Anyway, you know, I can edit that in actually, can't I? Yeah, I could. Maybe I'll do that then. I'll have to actually go back and watch this all to like edit it, huh? That's gonna be a pain in the ass. You know what? No wonder people try to keep videos shorter. I'm gonna have to cut this down. You know what? I don't know if we have enough time for these other two stories. So, yeah. I guess I'll leave it like this for now. Okay. Well, see you later. I have, you know, maybe I should just write some notes down here. So next time, I have the shark metaphor and story I want to talk about. Shark metaphor and story, the Gianna meme story, and then, oh yeah, technology's gonna kill us all. Technology, infographic, fix, show, technology, the infographic show, I have no mouth and I must scream, I have no mouth and I must scream. And then okay, and then the last thing is just lost in translation, and our armchair sophist, and our armchair sophist musings. Inject more humor. You know, the word extraction is a good word. I could talk about just words a lot. Like, I love words. Oh, yeah, I was going to tell the story about the English language and, like, words, and I didn't even do that, huh? Story about the concept. Well, it wasn't a story. It was just, talking about the concept of definitions and English / language. And then, okay, so one thing I do need to do is I need to inject more humor into this. I need to write jokes down, and I need to collect my jokes, because I've written, or I've, like, you spin up jokes, and you come up with them, but you don't write them down, and then they disappear. And honestly, the only joke I really had in this video this time around was my fucking hilarious face and my inability to stop smiling. I hope I talk like this to everyone. You know what? Why don't I talk like this to everyone? I've got to be so goddamn attractive when I just smile like this. You know what I mean? Like if I just smiled like this all the time, I'd be walking down the street. Could you imagine? You know. Okay, we're gonna keep it going then, because we need a little more humor, right? Because I want to inject more humor into this stuff. So imagine you're just like walking down the street, right? And you see someone that looks like this. You're not gonna go talk to them. It's like what? It's like I was a hot guy, but it doesn't look that friendly. But you see someone looking like this, you're like, oh, they're so inviting. So I'm just gonna smile more. This joke's killed. It's ruined. Oh, I didn't even get into the bit about. I didn't even get into the bit about having to sleep, having to sleep. Nice. And how much of a simp I am. Simping. Mad. Okay, well, I guess that's it. We'll call it that. We'll call it that. I'm not gonna edit this. Hopefully, if this is unedited, you should slap my ass because this is a rough video to watch unedited. I guarantee. So now I guess we're just gonna end on this motif I came up with. That doesn't sound that good. Oh, we did it here, that's why. So here it is. Now we're gonna end on this motif. This is my new theme song, Okay, now we're getting on this motif. There we go, I figured it out. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting on this motif. Okay, we're getting on. Okay, so I've been struggling with the bass, trying to figure out what my theme song is, but like this is gonna be what my theme song is. So we're getting on this motif here. Something. Why am I so bad at playing bass? I don't even want to use any of this garbage. Nope, there's no outro. We just end it,